Hello, welcome to this series of Year 9 Physics Revision, selected worked examples. We'll be looking at some questions from the revision part that I gave you. I have discussed some of these questions in class, but I'm doing it as a video clip so that you can go back and look at them in case there are aspects of those questions that may not be very clear to you. As you can see, these are all the topics that we have done over the year that you need to cover. Moment, pressure and density. Satellites in space, pressure and density. Example number 1. This is a question on static electricity. A student uses some everyday items to investigate static electricity, as you can see in the picture. I've already shared this task sheet with you, so it should be straightforward for you to check. But the most important thing here is the explanation behind the answer. It says, draw a ring around the correct answer in the box to complete each sentence. We should know by now that the right answer is electrons. Rubbing the plastic strip with a cloth causes the strip to become negatively charged. This happens because electrons move from the cloth onto the plastic strip. Now, what is the principle behind this answer? The principle is that always in static electricity, electrons move. Electrons move. It is wrong to say positive charges move, but electrons move. You will be pardoned if you say negative charges, that's fine, but just know that it is a movement of electrons that cause something to be charged. A loss of electrons will amount to positive charge, and a gain of electrons will amount to negative charge. So this cloth will then be left positive because electrons have moved from the cloth onto the plastic strip. So the basis for these two answers is because electrons have moved. And the second part of the question says that when the plastic strip is hung over the wooden rod, the two halves of the strip move equally away from each other. Take note of that, equally away from each other, which means if they are like that, if this is A and that is B, this one will move, let's say it moves 1 centimeter up, this one will move 1 centimeter down. That is what is meant by equally move against each other. It means we have one moving, that is A, moving up 1 centimeter, and the other B will move down 1 centimeter. So they have equal forces. So we will then say the conclusion will be there are two forces, okay, two equal forces opposing each other. Now, the idea of two equal forces is one mark, opposing each other is another. Now, you can also define the forces as forces of repulsion, because obviously, because they have the same charges, they repel each other, okay? And then you can talk about the fact that two equal charges will oppose each other, so that would then make sense, okay? Now, those are the two key points that will give you the mark for that. Electrical charges move easily through some materials than through other materials. Through which one of the following materials will electric charge move most easily? Of course, it has to be a conductor, and the only metal there is aluminium. All of those charges will build up, but it will not necessarily move away from each other. So this question is very, very important. And it is essential that we all pay particular attention to it. So the idea that the forces are equal and they are opposite to each other, and the fact that they repel each other, those are the key points that we need to remember. And that is how we answer questions like this. Thank you for watching and good luck with your exam.